Greetings everyone, my name is Etterville, and welcome back to my Let's Play of the Textorcist, the Story of Ray Bibbia. Continuing on from the last episode, I'll explore deeper into the Coliseum depths and hopefully find where Lily is being held. For full disclosure, I received a key from the developer in order to Let's Play this title. Is there a way to turn the lights over here? Guess not. So let's get out of here. Guess I'll have to access this area from the other side. There's probably another ladder located to the right side of this area. You never know if there's some secret over here. That's why I'll examine all these bookcases. Nope, they all say the same thing. I wish I could take a candle with me though. The right side is blocked off, so I guess I have to take the central route then. Well, that phone's placement is awfully convenient. Thank you for being so dedicated, Magda. I guess I need to climb back up that ladder. Magda probably unlocked that side of the door. Yep, the light's turned on now. And there's the third boss. Fancy seeing him here. So now I need to figure out that keygen. It's right by those bookcases, so now I need to go back over there. I should have taken the central path first, and then explored the left and right ladders. That wasn't that hard, as the central statue over there had all the information I needed. Plus, I only needed to read one of those bookcases. The rest were just there for world building and humor. And thanks for arriving on time, Magda. You're a wonderful assistant/secretary, even though Ray doesn't admit it. Vatican Gardens. We're here. Only a few more bosses until we reach Lily, and perhaps the final boss encounter. Why is there a zebra over there? This water does not look okay. Its greenish hue makes me think it's poisoned. In fact, all the guards are knocked out as well, so I guess they were poisoned. Or this has knockout gas. Knowing this game is probably the former. And to correct an error I made during the previous episode, during the boss encounter with Furious, those guards weren't sacrificed, they were just teleporting away. So he's the one responsible. He's the one we saw during that ominous cutscene. Completely destroyed all the demons in the city, but they were still prowling across the world. See what happened at Vesuvius? Their great power and influence ended up corrupting themselves. Both of them could be evil. This Exorcist is somewhat like Ray. Nice reference to Symphony of the Night. That explains why there are more exotic animals here. Exotic to Rome specifically. Sorry for the jump cut over there, I needed to take care of some things off screen. Also note that all these words are in English instead of Latin. He even has a melee attack. I need to keep my tome up at all times because of that attack. And I can see my attack radius, I just wish that circle was more obvious. and here are all the Latin words. So much for the words being easier to spell. Halfway there. Time to transform into our demon form. Sometimes I wish there was a run button in this game. And perhaps a graze mechanic for extra score. Thankfully, the verses you need to type in order to transform into the demon form are always the same. Seriously, dodging that attack. One last phase to go, but I only have one health left. I can't see where the tome is. There was just too much happening on screen there that I couldn't figure out where the tome was. Let's try this boss fight again and see if it works out better. The game is gradually getting harder, but still, I would have liked if there was a better indicator, a more obvious indicator of where the tome is left on the ground. When there are a lot of projectiles on screen at a time, it can be really hard to see where it is. It's from this point on where it gets much harder. See, I'm okay with this game's difficulty. I just wish its indicators were more obvious. Trying to dodge an attack when you're playing for the first time, it seems almost impossible. Last phase, but now I'm at full health. See, it's this attack where I died last time, because I couldn't see where the tome was. It's over. I actually just need to stand over here and walk left and right. Wow, compared with Furious, this was another step in difficulty, mainly due to the second half. The first turn of the boss battle did feel somewhat like a mirror match, but the last two turns felt like a demon encounter. Again, I can hear the heartbeat in the background. We never got this Exorcist's name though. Former Exorcist, that is. Well, I guess it's time to delve deeper into this place.